So I should be able to start the application. Fuck, why did this happen? Maybe I need to reconnect, is that why? Anyways. Hello, Peppa. Wait, what? That's not the window. StreamFIghter. Okay, like so. Why did it not test? Let me just do a few of these so we can see that we get the chat. Okay, so the... Okay, let me restart the app real quick. Okay. Let's see, test again. There's Twitch, and let's see if YouTube comes in. There YouTube comes in. Brad, nice. Okay, I think we got everything we need. Yeah. Then, let's see, I'm just gonna check that this is good. Yes. Like so. Alright. Let's see, you can start code there. Move to the other side. And CD projects. YouTube Zig Game. We need to fix a few things. Quite a lot of things. First thing we need to fix is this, and then this is number 1. And then number 2 is normal build. Before we continue with anything, because that breaks for some reason, I cannot explain why. Yeah, let's start by fixing this stuff. If I go to, let's create another terminal, which will be project, I cannot spell. This one will be inside WASM, and this one will be running the run server.ts, like so. And then if you go to, does it say where it's localhost 3000, there, boom. You can still see there is the shit. This one is fine, but I cannot pinpoint why this thing happens. There should be a crash at some point, but I cannot get it. Bruh. There it was. And then we get this. Let's see, WASM trash. When writing using more than 16 pages. That's my assumption that is the issue. WASM. Map crash and only shows a disable. No, crash big. Because I cannot understand why it would crash. Everything in the build system is fine, like. And even in the actual game, like it's just doing a don't really understand. Why is it not using state view here? Like these things should all be fine. What if I get the pixel PTR instead over here? Pixel PTR. Why would it not overload this number undefined? But how does? Oh yeah, because this is not the Dorito script. What's up, Dorito Sorboso? Put image data. But how does it know? I'm not sure that this one understands that it should start from. Even though it takes the offset. Let's see, can I do a plus input PTR? No, I cannot. This is right. Hello, pig. And height and width comes from here. I mean, I could try to hard code it. Don't think that should have a difference, but let's see. It understood still, so it's gonna crash here. Don't understand why. That's so cursed that it crashes there. What else could there be? I'm generally clueless about how to do this. Let's see. Do I have to? No, I cannot be because every buffer size here is working correctly. I'm lost the time point. What are you doing? We are trying to make WASM work. That's basically it. And I have just some weird ass shit. 4 inputs, that's 4 bytes, yes. Zig addiction. Yes. Well, we are using TypeScript right now. For
Guy's second favorite language.
No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You don't get it. No.
Oh, it's right.
No, you're not. Shut up. Shut up, Harold. Shut
No,
up.
I am right.
No. No. Why wouldn't this work though? Like, what the fuck? This is stupid. I'm telling you. The state, the input, pixel, state. The update takes... No wait, this one takes the states and then the pixels. It should all be fine. But for some reason it's not fine. I cannot comprehend why it would not be fine. I'm just gonna say an i3 size shouldn't even be that large, but I'm just gonna have it 600 because u size just works conveniently everywhere. I hope that's how you spell height.
How did you spell height?
Like this.
Where? Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna try to use that instead, but x is width and height, and then in here we have index multiplied by width. And we can try to change this to a 400 by 400 just to see that. I think then it should get rid of that shit. We have to change it in the index.html as well here. Boom. And let's compile this. So Zig build. What was it? Dash D target equals WASM 32 dash freestanding freestand dong. And let's see, we should get it there. We can move it here to replace, and let's run thing, go back in here, refresh it. And now we have a smaller window. I don't think there will be a crash because now it's all invalid memory, so to speak. Oh, what is that? No. Is that just shit on my screen? Oh, I take it's shit on my screen? Yeah, it was just shit on my screen. Okay, cool. I was like, is there actually a dead pixel over there? But okay. This is still... It's not a fix I would like. I would still like to run with the 600 by 600. The running by 400 by 400, I mean, I guess it's fine, but it's like, it shouldn't even be an issue to begin with. So, what the fuck? I don't know, it's Grok time. Actually, I don't know if Grok is great with math, but I don't know if it's that good with this. Let's see. I say. Why is it freezing? Alright, ChatGPT time. Let's see, I want to find out why my WASM breaks. I don't know, I'm just gonna give context to everything you can know from there. Let's give it the game as well. And maybe it'll even that build so you can see the build. What the fuck? There's not a doubt the build would be the issue. I think this is too much context. The WASM game works fine when the resolution is 400x400, but when I do 600 for some reason I get some data stored in the middle of the or mid end in the mid end of the pixel buffers that crashes override it. Which is pretty crazy. Like, why would it do it? No, I'm dropping frames like crazy again. Sure. They're just going. So yeah, you have been up to live speed. Now you're probably gonna be like 5 minutes behind in no time. What else could there be? Like, I have the server, but the server shouldn't be anything. That should just provide the resources, right? It shouldn't have anything to do with the. This is a classic memory layout pointer problem. When you hardcode offset in JavaScript and Zig WASM module places its data somewhere else, memory grows type hardcoded address pointer. These are not guaranteed to match the Zig places your state input. Some global stack heap is wrong typed array data. If WASM grows memory buffer is replaced and any previous created type array is invalid. Buffer overlap. When you increase this by more bytes, so the pixel buffer overflow into a WASM data and crash. Rely on implicit pixel layout sizes. Okay, here, but safer to rely on exported pointers and sizes. Post make Zig export real statically allocate object and explicit pointer getters, then have JavaScript ask the module for the real addresses and sizes. That removes any guesswork about where the things are. Can I do that? I mean, would it be too crazy? But then again, I don't want the game shouldn't. No. The game doesn't keep track of that. It's the platform that keep tracks of that. The game just tells what to do. It doesn't. Or would it work better actually? If you, for example, if you store the game state in the game, and then if you were to add stuff, new fields into the struct while the game is running, but it wouldn't. I think it would be back in the same issue as before because the memory layout would still be wrong. It would just put the stuff in. There would be more fields, but there wouldn't be the correct memory address necessarily, unless if you add them below. And probably not even then. That would just be a happy coincidence. Yeah. No, can't do that either. No. Does not keep track of state/data. That is the platform's responsibility. Platform state its own memory layout, not Zig. Then the key problem is just that hard-coded address aren't scaled correctly when you bump resolution. It's always fixed regardless of need. For a 10x still fits well beyond, so you get lucky. Ah, wait, is that the issue? But leaving padding is fine. Place pixel buffer after those. The state is how much is it? It's 128. Right, 128. Plus another 32. So it's 150, 160 bytes. How it is. Okay, absolutely. Your state isn't just 5 floats in Zig. It's a 6 struct compiled for WASM with padding rules that makes actual size much larger than. Wait, what? Use 40 bytes, but struct maybe. Am I tripping? Wait. What is the game actually? No. Oh, wait, no. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Okay, wait, no, we don't have that. Okay, yeah. So it is actually like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. 5 times 4. Okay, my bad. Anyways. Okay, no, it's actually right. But then you can. Okay, wait. 32, 4. And then leave some padding. And then pixel buffer. So it wants us to change it from this to that instead of having what I do right now. let's see, for state is, and then input pointer, state pointer plus state size, and then pixel is input pointer plus input size, and padding. It's not running? It is running. Okay, and if I now go and change the game, we will use 600. We close this, and we will change the index.html to 600 as well. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. It crashed. Right, but that didn't compile. That's fine.
I'm gonna go now. I'll be back in like an hour maybe.
Alright, see you in an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing got moved at least, so that's pretty good, but it's still incorrect. Yeah, there it crashed. Let's see. Pixel pointer is input pointer plus input size. What if I do plus 1024? Don't know if that made it worse or better. Plus 248. Do I have enough now? I don't know if it's moving it in the wrong direction. Like, is it getting worse or better? It's moving it to the left, whatever that means. Multiplied by 10. What the f? It's going along the same axis all the fucking time. Multiplied by 100. It's getting closer. Should be getting further away. What the fuck? How? Interesting. As it moved it, I would assume it would have moved from here, but it moves it from here backwards. I cannot say moves closer the address put an of the pixel buffer. I know there's typos, but that's fine. So weird. Like I'm pretty damn sure I'm doing it. So like the memory is definitely wrong there, but how is it wrong? That I don't understand how. It's like it kind of says that I want the allocation to be at this spot, and if it's not here, then well, fuck you or something like that. I was like, well, okay. Because the pixel pointer here should be with an offset, but the offset seems to be inverted somehow. Alex, what are you doing? Hello, Cheesecake. Still trying to fix this weird ass bug from that the pixel data for some reason gets overwritten over here with data that should not be there. You see? And if I go here, then it crashed. It should crash. There, now it crashed. That's what I'm trying to fix right now. Observation nails the problem. The corrupt moves when you add padding because you pixel writes overflow into adjacent memory. Removing the pixel starts by adding padding shift. So the corrupt region slides closer to the state input. It's exactly what you described. Below I will walk you through the quick diagnosis why this is happening. You're writing a big pixel into a linear memory, an address you choose in just address collides with or is too close to the WASM memory used by the modules that exceed exceeds the region you intend. They overwrite nearby data. Adding padding just changed the start address, so the overwritten area moves with typical culprit using a small hard-coded pixel pointer AG matching the Zig off size struct, not ensuring pixels are placed. Recommend have WASM own the storage but expose pointers best. Does it work properly if you don't use WASM, like if you use actual game executable? Yes, it does work properly. And if I change the window size to like be less than the 600 by 600, like for a 400 by 400, it works fine. Because then I'm not going through this 16th page of memory, and then it's fine. I think it's something like when it's like adds the pixel buffer, you know, and it's just about to go beyond the 16th page, it somehow doesn't understand that there should still be continuous memory, so it somehow breaks there or something. I don't know, man. And it's recommending me to do this inside of the WASM file. The problem is just that the game is not supposed to be handling the game is not supposed to be managing the data. That is the platform's responsibility, you know? So I don't know, like putting in this, maybe for WASM it would make sense, kind of like, I guess it would make more sense when it comes to memory management, so that the WASM be the owner of the memory rather than the web, because fuck web. That could be an option, but I don't think the game should not be the one responsible for data. That one should only be the one responsible for manipulating and telling what, how, or how things are done. But it shouldn't be keeping. That's the platform's responsibility to say that, okay, so this is what I got, and now I want you to call your function with the data. Please do the thing that your function says that it will do with the data. Because then the platform can do all of these like fancy features it wants on the data, on like doing like replays or whatnot. And the game is just concerned doing what it's supposed to doing when it gets the calls. Like it doesn't even know like when it's being called or how it's being called. It just knows that when you call me, I do this with the data that you provide. State in, but I guess in this case it would be more pleasant. We use WASM heap malloc free export from Zig just as the module for memory. I guess that could work too. There are some WASM built-in function in Zig. Maybe look into them. They can be released to each. There's like WASM grow memory or something like that. Oh. Yeah, might be something like that. There is also this, which would make sense, you know. You would allocate and then free. This one I like, kind of like this wouldn't be too bad. Comes from the module heap, is on top module. See if you must pick up offsets from JS place platform memory after module. This possible. That could also work, I guess. This I would still prefer better than, because then this one just provides an interface to allocate memory. And then it wouldn't, it's still up to the platform to manage it, basically. It's not the game. Lucas, you dead? I died? That's crazy. I should make some tea. How could this happen? I will just dash 9. Oh, that's this Discord. Let's see, I'm just restart it. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I'm back. And you back?
Yeah, I'm back. So I thought it was gonna be an hour. I was wrong.
Yeah, it's a Herald hour.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
I'm still stuck on this.
But I'm actually gonna. Oh,
shit.
1 second. I'll come and help you. I'll just get some water.
Oh, okay. Thank you. What else do we have when it comes to... What can I do? You int. What other function? Like, can I see? Like, what else exists here? Returns an item that located the zero-based index describes a negative index. Unsigned int. Well, that's kind of one clamped. That I don't know. I could also just go with this, or the unsigned one, and just remove the multiply by 4.
Okay, so what is the issue?
This stupid buffer shit.
What's the issue that's occurring?
That's some memory over here. You see the little? Do you see the little shits?
Yes.
Yes. So that is actual data of the game. Somehow I don't know what kind of data it is, but you can see if I walk over it, it gets those weird ass stripes because I'm overwriting some information. So those bytes there are somehow, I believe this is like at the end of a 16-page memory, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and because this 600 by 600 is more than 16 pages, and that's when the block is somehow it gets a stroke WebAssembly and doesn't understand that I cannot. Well, how do I say? Like it doesn't understand what to do with it, and then it just does that. It just puts some weird memory there which should not be there, and when I go over it, it crashes. Because I'm overriding some information that it's trying to use for the thing, and I don't know what that data is, but it's there.
Well, we could also use WebGL.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I use like, because WebGL has very good interop with, web. It's like maybe 50 lines of code.
I guess it could also work, yeah.
Yeah. OpenGL is like, it's not that much at all. And WebGL is just OpenGL, so.
But how does it... Does it also have like... Does it provide like a surface with just a pixel buffer that we can use to fill in stuff?
No. We will have to just generate a texture every frame.
So the same way that we do with Raylib?
Yeah.
Wait, what is the point of WebGL if rendering logic is happening at the Zig side? Anyways, Raylib does it. It won't solve the issue. The thing is that we just want it to be on the web, and the game is just a library which fills a pixel buffer with information. That's all it is, and the rest, the platform can be whatever it wants to be. It just has to be able to give a pixel buffer and keep a state. That's all it has to be able to do. So WebGL, Raylib, doesn't matter. Like the platform is independent from the game. Telling is that switching to WebGL won't solve anything. How is memory managed on WebGL when we like what do we compile like?
I don't know. I never used WebGL, but I would suppose you just like you don't have to manage any memory. Like it just creates context, aka like surface, context, device, everything, and then you run some functions and bam.
Bro, that's such a bad explanation.
No, it's really good. Like you create a context, and then you can do like GL clear, and it's just gonna clear the tab or like a canvas that you give it to it, maybe.
WebGL lets you upload WASM pixel buffer as a texture and draw full screen. GPU does not the display, leaving WASM only responsible for RBG bytes. What? Oh wait, no, this one is just, but it still uses WASM. This is okay. Yeah, so you would still use WASM for the thing, I think, right? Let's see. Yeah. Or this one assumes that we would use WASM still. Because it's happening at the Zig side anyways, ChatGPT doesn't understand. The only thing I could think of is going to a uint array, let's see. I can try that. Worst case it breaks. Uint 32 array. Now we'll remove this multiply by 4. And oh shit, it doesn't work. What? Why is this one not fine? Image data array. Okay. Okay, so it has to be this if I want to be using that. Okay. Okay. Bruh. Can I do... What if I switch it that I have the pixel data buffer and then I do the other ones? I don't think that's gonna solve anything because I'm still stuck with stupid page stuff. The page, the states and the input are so small. Like they're not big enough in memory to solve the issue. What the fuck? Just take the issue and solve it. Yeah. I'm trying. Wait. I mean, the only thing I could think of that could be a valid approach is literally just creating this. But that's so weird. No. But I guess it could. No. That would be so cursed. But it could work. But it would be so fucking cursed. This thing. Creating a malloc and a free for the WASM. And then you can call these in JavaScript, and they will give you the things. I just don't know, like inside of the game. Well, I guess it's not too bad, because then you just create. The game is a library, so you're literally just saying that, hey, I know you're gonna be using these objects, and now would like to create them. So, thank you, please. And then it just provides them. I think it's not too crazy, and that could also be utilized in other places. Yeah, of course, ideally we wouldn't like to use the WASM allocator for that, but we could check like what are you using and then based on our and let's try this thing. Just a quick test, right? Just a tiny quick test. Let's see. I'm just gonna do it here. We're gonna use I think there is a... Am I not supposed to be using an actual WASM allocator if I do this? Yeah. Okay, let's try this. If this works, then we can expand. If it doesn't, well then fuck. Catch return 0, and then freeze required pointers cast back built in into PTR. Well, I already get in. Isn't PTR to int? No, into PTR. But is there actually such a thing? Into int from PTR? PTR from int. Yeah, what the fuck? Something like that exists, that's crazy. Expected 1 organ found 2. So it doesn't really care. Salt type. Okay, so it takes 1, but then it needs to know what it's gonna be, and that's this thing that it's had over here. At s. I removed that by accident. Alright, let's see. Member function expect 1 found 3. Free that pointer, unused function. Do I need... No, it should know. I mean, this might be crazy, but you know, it might work as well. I don't know when I should call it free though, because I'm like, I don't know when you're on exit platform. Also malloc, right? And then in here we can literally see does that it's does this. Doesn't that mean you will need another WASM module? No, I don't think so. We'll just put it in here. So we'll go to game, and here we'll have this, and then we'll have the memory thing. Wow, that's crazy. Guess you sure if you will do that. I guess sure if you will do that in a game module. Yeah, like I was thinking like probably could do like depending on what you're working with. Like you can compile, when you compile, it checks that should you be using the WASM allocator or just a normal allocator, because then we could also provide those allocators, and then the platform doesn't need to know about. Well, no, wait, fuck. Well, the platform wouldn't have to know about the type, but then again, we kind of want the platform to have a memory arena basically, so then that kind of destroys that idea, right? So it doesn't really help at all what I'm trying to do. Well, let's just do this for now. We can try it. Like, we can do this, and then instead of doing this thing over here, we'll comment that out, or I can do whatever. And best case this works, worst case it doesn't, and then we can decide from there what the fuck we do. Ah, there's an error. Slice len. It's PTR from int. Yeah, I thought so too, but that thing didn't exist. Oh wait, this thing, bruh. No, yeah, what? Int. PTR from int, yeah. No wait, int from. Hold on. No. This PTR from int. That's how it's supposed to be. Where did this thing like get the U8? You can do as instead of at as would be cleaner. Pointer colon. What? Oh, now I see what you mean. You mean like, okay. I was like, that's some crazy shit. It does not support field access. Where is this being called from? It's being called from. Oh, okay, wait, now I see why I would like. Well, we can just. For now, we're not even gonna try to use it, so I can just do that. I think it made it worse. Didn't help at all. Pixel byte, it should have. Oh no. Can do. Oh shit! I was really late with my message. Sorry, for some reason my stream decided to go back in timeline. Okay, no worries. For real though, but this is just crazy, bro. Ideally, like it sounds like a nice idea to provide something like this, but then at the same time, I'm like also like, should you? I don't think you should. I think this is still a right way to go about it. Why is it complaining now? Did I leave it? No, I did not leave it. I removed that. You shouldn't even be aware of those things anymore. But still, it insists that that exists. Wait, what? Now I can't see. Where is the issue coming from? WASM symbol export via. What? WASM malloc. Ah, right. I left this thing in there. Alright. Where does... I mean, I could just change the whole game resolution to just be 400 by 400 and it would be solved. But that's just pathetic, like... WASM memory override. Somebody must have runtime override total memory with WASM issue. Zig. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Wasn't Junior have a very bad story with... Yeah. But I don't know, like, the build file should already be, like, giving me more than enough. Like, 30 should be, like, I should... 24, 23 should be enough, and I'm just giving 30. You found an old Raspberry Pi? Damn. I wish I had a Raspberry Pi, that would be cool. Anyways, but this should provide me with enough, but somehow it's not. And I'm so fucking confused. Unless, for some reason, the memory that I allocate is not... Unless, if it's not... It doesn't need a Raspberry Pi. He has calculator. Yeah, I have a calculator right now. That's all I need. For fuck's sake, it can't be this. Like, I don't understand. This is stupid. Pixel buffer. The offset is all fine. It's something with the internal memory. Like, what if I just, for example, let's say I didn't allocate these things, right? I don't think I will have any issues with like that. I think that memory is not even my memory. That's something else that happens. And let's see. Yeah, it's still there. So it's not even my memory. So it's not coming from me. It's something from the application itself. When I do my allocation, it assumes that the next, after the first initial 16 pages, the application can start use to whatever that the fuck that is. And yeah, it's not my shit, bro. I don't know where it's coming from even. Wait, what the fuck? That had 4 gigabytes of RAM anyways, then what should I do with my Raspberry? These small stupid issues that freeze you for 8 hours straight, damn, they piss me off. And related to your Raspberry Pi thing. Oh, yeah. But is it like... Fuck, okay, I could just do the 400 by 400 and it would be more... But, some reason... Is it TypeScript, JS, or WASM? Assumes that can use free the memory after the 16th page. Anyways, you can just for a computer CD microcontroller. I usually just turn all my Raspberry Pis into servers. That's nothing to do with it. It's around the magical about Zig Game. It's how WebAssembly linear memory works by default. Let's break it down. Memory is a big flat array. Pages of module startup initial pages of That I have done. Why after 16 pages is free? What actually happens? Zig WASM compiler reserves first chunk of page for its own runtime static stack. Heap base. In your case, Zig tends to put heap base around 16 page. This is okay. Maybe it has it now. Maybe everything after heap base is free heap memory. The allocator STD WASM allocator will start handing out memory there. If you skip allocator and just pick an address page 16 in JS, it looks free because Zig hasn't written anything there yet. That explains why you saw corruption creeping when you placed your pixel buffer too close to the state input region. You were actually stomping into Zig reserve memory below heap base. This thing I think it's on point though. How to know real safe storing? Export base for WASM and JS query. Instance base value. The value tells you where the first free byte after 6 static is located. If you do example. Okay. But wait, no. Now I think it got its in reverse. So if after 16 is not exact, what to recommended? Oh, square. Place your custom state input above that. Called memory grow. If you need more space. But let's see. If I put this in here, we will put it at the. Wait, I need the instance. My bad. So here we have this. Let's see. And then I will do another console log. Keep base. Keep base like so. And let's close that, run it again. Go into here, reload, go to console. Wait, heap base is 0. Yeah, but I want to know, not heap base, but I want to know how far ahead. Where's my, okay. Okay, so it says that the base is still 0 though, but I want to know, I think, can I tell it also that please use more than the 16th page? We have allocated 30 fucking pages. Why does it not, bruh.
You can try to compile for WASM 64.
Huh. Let's try that. Do we have it in the build supported? Does it understand? Yeah, it does. Cannot convert 0 to big int. Fuck. Well, that didn't work. The thing that you do right now is just adding debugging. Yeah, but I have, like, they're sharing the same memory address for some reason, and I just know it's at 16th. Because I have tried. It's so fucking funny. What if I do subtraction? What if I say minus this, right? Alright, I need to... Oh wait, I was supposed to wait 32. And then I have to start. Oh yeah, input size is not even that big. I can't really... Because if I don't add that thing, it will be like... Huh. It's like there, right? And if I add... Let's say plus 1000... no, let's do 128. Or is it 6? 26? Isn't it 128? Oh, whatever, doesn't matter anyways. You see, it moved to the left when it should actually be moving to the right if I had the padding. I mean, I guess I can try again with that. You don't do web dev and you don't use LLMs. That would be great, but we need it. But it's still registered. Or should I just call grow before I start doing anything? Let's see, here, after this, so I can remove that, we don't need that anymore, put it in there, bruh, can you please, I don't know, I'm just gonna do that, create fresh views, what the fuck? Oh, okay, so it just changes that to this. I guess that's actually pretty good either way to keep it like that instead, because then it would be like so. And let's see, then it's here. In the update, is it just before input? Yeah. Like so, and then it wants... I'm just gonna do a log. Like that. Boom. Potential when you're using GPT, we better get finished with this web shit sooner. Yeah, I know. Let's see, console. Memory buffer, memory page is 30 size. Well, it has the right size for these things. I don't understand. Ferg finished it now, web shit. Like as a genius, this Lex is not useless after all. The Lux didn't touch his Vulkan Minecraft clone for a while. This is the only reason I came here for funny Vulkan Minecraft clone. If I go back to the Minecraft clone, I'm gonna write it using Vulkan. Vulkan. of course I'm gonna use it with Vulkan, but I'm gonna go with Zig, not C++. And I think what we're doing right now would make it even more fun to create and debug. But yo, what's up, T-Chef? Let's see, there's so many cool things to plan out and do, and I think that creating a Minecraft clone is not the top. It's a cool thing, it's a cool project, but as of the moment, there's other cool things as well. There are so many people in the chat, damn. But anyways, should I be calling the grow? Should
Denis?
Oh, no. Okay, I think this might. Let's see. Let's give that a shot. Like, let's see. Memory grow. Let's see that. I think I might do it at the top before I even start doing any of these things. And then how much? Well, I wanna do by, I don't know, man. Let's do some funny number. Let's just do one page, right? Let's see how this goes. I don't think I need to do that. Oh! Ah, okay, it just broke. No! How could this happen? Okay, but let's see if I just say in the build, let's take it down. Let's say the max is 30, right? And I will take it back to 23. Well, I should be allowed to grow. Or is that... What the fuck? Let's just grow by 2. Let's see what the fuck that does. That's still too much. Okay, fuck. Anyways, what? Wait, Lewis, how do I compile WASM? You compile it with Zig build. Well, do you have capital D target and equals WASM32 dash freestanding, this thing? Or this is how I do it. I don't know how you wanna do it. I'm gonna send you the thing. Why can not grow? No. Seen Pekka's new video and Ro is cooking. Yeah, I know. Pekka has been going crazy lately. Like, he has done really good work. I'm gonna show. But he switched to Java and OpenGL. He removed Java from the thumbnail. Interesting.
Yay! Yeah, because everyone hates Java.
Yeah.
Bro is literally just making Minecraft 2.0 in all the bad ways.
No, but like the things that he has done is still pretty cool. I like them. The things that he has developed. Why am I?
Yeah, true. And also Java does get too much hate, not gonna lie. It was actually, well, not good. But it's not as bad as people.
There's worse things than Java. Let's say that.
Yeah, of course. Like TypeScript.
Hey.
That you literally have open in your VS Code right now. And that VS Code is written in. Ooh. Yes, right.
Why can I not grow these shit stuff? What if I grow by 0? What will the thing
Yeah.
say? Ah. Now I'm back to this shit. Why can I not just grow? Oh wait, I didn't compile. No wonder I cannot grow. Bruh. I'm thinking that I have hot reloading on my WASM right now. Oh my god. No wonder. Let's see. Okay. Now, if I just grow by 2, that should be fine. Okay, that worked. What if I grow by 32? And restrain, is it pages that it's requesting? Okay, so it's pages. It's asking to grow for pages. Let's grow by 2 pages. Or that I'm just making that assumption. But yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything, that shit. It did it move? If I grow by, let's say, 6. Nah, it didn't move. I'm hallucinating, guys. No, okay, I'm hallucinating. Wah! Wah! Now I'm white. I swear that freaking memory, like, we're just stuck because of that shit. Why can it not just understand that? Please, don't do that. No. Wait, I'm trying to crash on purpose. But I can't hit the pixel that I'm supposed to hit. It's just getting really hard to hit it. I don't know, I think that should have been it. Okay, I think I've hit it multiple times, but it hasn't crashed. I don't think that's still a good thing. It should have crashed. Yeah, we don't need this. This should never happen anyway in this case, but why didn't the initial never get called? Oh wait, it did get called. I'm just stupid. There, it crashed. Why can this not just work? You reveal that Zig searching for main.zig. What the fuck? Probably searching for. Oh yeah, it's an old. Now we have main. But still, why can this not just work? What if I just say share memory true? You know, I'm going crazy now. I need to recompile. That's not good. We don't do that. Damn it. Push. I need to test code. Oh, it's basically the same thing right now as it's on the main branch. You don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, Damon also made a commit. That I should probably check out. Oh wait, yeah, the original, if you're just gonna build it normally, if you're not gonna run it through web, then you will not, it won't compile. We have something wrong in the file path. That's like second stage what I'm trying to fix. You can see right here. First, I want to fix this, then I'm gonna fix the build thingy. Because I want to get this, I just want to get this running. Okay, not just running, I want to get it running with 600 by 600. Because this shouldn't be that fucking problematic. Like, I don't understand. And I don't want the game to be responsible for allocating this. That's just stupid. The game is not responsible for that. So it has to work like this, but I don't understand like why it wouldn't. What if I just allocate... What if I just allocated 36 pages, right? And then just leave the 16 first pages to do whatever they want to do, or 16 plus 1, and then I take the rest for my thingy. There's no way they would overwrite that, right? Right? That would be some crazy allocation just for...
They definitely would.
Fuck. This is stupid. It's so dumb. let's change the AI. Let's provide it with all that we got. Okay, wait, what the fuck? I think I copy-pasted something wrong. Build.zig game.ts and then game.zig. For some reason my WASM shares or breaks memory when my pixel buffer goes beyond 400x400 16 pages. I do 600x600. I get some weird artifact in my pixel buffer. Which I don't know what it is, but it is up. I overwrite. It's thinking. Okay. So far it's thinking about the same things that GPT has been thinking about. Wait, I just realized it's overlapping with, oh, because when we overlap that artifact, like pixels, or corrupted pixels, whatever, they change, for example, the color of the cube. So it must be overriding the code bytes, right? Like it literally must have to. It probably go. I don't know how it's passed. Like what the fuck? But it goes in here and overrides what this thing is telling the code to do. There's an expert mode. I don't know even how to change the mode on this thing, bro. Oh, there's at the bottom. Well, let's let it answer this first. Or can I still change it? I choose. I think it's doing expert right now. It has to be using like. There's no way that the normal version is thinking this hard, right? Oh. It didn't even answer. Oh, that's crazy. What? It was just like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna answer that question, bruh. That's some crazy stuff. Let me just redo it. Let me duplicate. Maybe it's still trying to answer this thing, so we'll leave it in the background and take a new chat. And this one will be expert. Right?
Sure.
Sure. I don't know if this one just gave up. There was disk 13 in the background, not anymore. Croc help me web dev. But I mean, it seems like this, like if I go here, I don't know, I hope that one is still trying to do an answer. Like if you play here, you know, this corrupted data, I think it is literally just my functions, like this file's data that is here. Because if I move over it, right, here, you can see now I have black color. So it changed what this thing does. It didn't crash now. Weird. this shouldn't be this big of a fucking problem. But I guess it could be. What if... Can I? What all do I need? What if I just move this to be at the top? Before anything else, I do this. Ah, that shit is still there. Oh, detected memory growth realloc. Really? Interesting. But I don't... That's interesting. Wait, what the fuck? It actually did detect. No, wait. And it's consistent. Rebuilding views. Views on memory buffer. Could I get the information? Ah, here. Memory pages. It is the same though. It's from just the order that I do it, right? It has to be. Oops. Is it still thinking? Ah, it has answered. Let's see. I'm going to do to the default memory layout. Zig compile WASM modules by default. Zig reserves for stack pointer global initialize. The stack grows downwards from this address. Oh, towards 0. Okay. But how does it still global if any place? Your pointer state PTR input to places the pixel buffer in low memory address. For buffer. Okay, but this could make sense though. Let's see. Since your code has no runtime globals or data segments, low memory is technically free but reserved for stack growth. You simply update raw function minimal stack a few bytes per call. Recommended fix. Oh. Okay. But then it's doing the thing that I was thinking about doing, but then I just need more. Yeah, I need this. Can I just change the... Let's see. Can I just change the... And I instead just change the... Let's see, I don't need an expert, I need a fast response now. But yeah, this I was thinking, like, should I do that? But I was like, that's just so much. But I guess it makes sense. Then we just need a bit more memory. Yes, you can change the... Let's before I change it, let's try to run it. Unreachable, default panic, full panic. Well, that's not funny. Let's see, stack to different memory regions. You can change the stack to move the stack to a different memory region, avoid overlap with your pixel buffer. In Zig, stack point is global variable that sets the starting point of the stack, which grows downwards. By default, Zig sets for WASM, but you can override it to place the stack. Okay, so that's why it grows inwards when I add, okay. Calculator or like backwards. Uh-huh. Add state, place the stack just above the rounded to the next, okay. Export var stack point linkage. That's a cursed way of doing it. Oh god, no, fuck no, oh god. Okay, let's try still this one. Why did this one not be happy? That's literally the same exact thing. That should still be fine. Well, let's increase it, I guess, to 50 and 60. I don't know. Oops, insert like so. That's way too much for this thing, but hey, just trying to find where it could work. Oh, come on. Yeah, I have like 2 times the, yeah, come on. I can send you the code together. Wait, where are you? There you are. Like, this could also, but I don't like this. This is just ugly as hell. If I did this, but let's see. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, it's not even. Oh my god. Okay, let's try the other way where it adds it as a. this thing. Ooh. Let's actually do this, then we can go here. Save the build. We want it to be placing this. Yes. What does it complain about? Finland browser inst build. What do we have? We have root module, right? I don't know how to do this. Yeah. How about we get reset hard origin main? No. Like I haven't. The only thing that is it's not that messed up. It's not that messed up. The only thing that is different is literally just the initial memory in the build. That's the only thing that is basically has an effect on this. Everything else is just the same. Root modules. This would be nice, I think, but let's see. Valid struct in version of Zig is like because you're using a newer version of Zig or late. Yeah, that's changed. That no longer root source directly. Instead, you specify a source file directly. Adjust. Okay, let's try this. I don't have many options right now. I'm just gonna try to do that, please. And then we're gonna take this, put it in here, move it, place it, run it, go back to here. Array invalid type array length 4. Why? What? Why? Did you? Right, now when I did that, I don't want to start from here, I want to start from here. My bad. Ah, but it still has that shit over there. Why? That's so ass, that's so fucking ass. Why can it just not work? It pisses me off. Yeah. What if I just change this one to be 7? Let's build again. Place, start. So we had 19. Still says 19 though, and it barely even moved. I mean, should we just change it to be 400 by 400? Like, for real, this is just... I have no idea what to do. I can't figure out this shit. I'm trying to move the base pointer right now. Or stack pointer, bruh. And it still doesn't work. Like this...
Just allocate triple the memory and hope it works.
Yeah, that's how... I've tried that too.
Oh, you have, okay.
The only thing I could think of is... Yeah, just do a hard reset and then make it... Well, I don't have to do a hard reset for it. I just say that in the HTML 400 by 400, and then in the game, and that's it. Boom. Now it's a 400 by 400. We don't have that weird shit anymore. Of course, if you move outside, you will probably end up there somehow, but
Because it's 2025. Okay, no one has a resolution of 400.
True. Ah shit, nobody said that. I guess we can just continue on like this. This is just so sad. Like, it shouldn't be this problematic, bruh. Well, look at there might be also something to do with this stupid clamp array. But it should be fine with image data. Why is my YouTube fighter stronger than my Twitch one? They should be equally as strong. Like, I tried to do this once, but that didn't work at all, which is so weird. Unit array. Can I just remove the clamp? Can I just say, oops, this? And we happy? No, then it's not. Then that one is not happy. What if I just say U32? No such thing exists, brother. You're kidding. Clamped. There's only this one that exists for clamped. And what the fuck does this one do? Cool. What? Okay. I don't know. This is just getting too annoying. I don't know. I need somebody who knows WASM memory management for this shit. This is bullshit. I'm just gonna go with this. Fuck it. We're gonna do a 400 by 400 from now on. So step 2. We fixed this, kind of. Not really, but it's not an issue anymore. It's build. We need to fix the build, the normal build. So we have the game, we have the main, which is the platform. Well, this one will have to change. Why are there not any sizes? Who changed it? This. Well, we can actually import them from game, then we don't have to update them. Yeah. Const. Can just do this actually. Call it game. I change this one to game state. Game state. Then we take width. Height. I'm gonna say game dot. Right, it's not public. What? Why did it go to WASM? That's a interesting place for it to choose. Game dot height. I would just change this to be width. Oops. Do we use that anywhere else? Don't think we do. We shouldn't. Good. Okay, and we don't do that. What happened to my ZLS? Okay, I don't know. Anyways, we should be able to do a normal Zig build, which we're not capable of doing. Because source from main, file not found. Let's go to the build. Why did I click on that? I said go to build. Let's see. Source game. That one should be possible to find. Oh wait, main is not. Why is main inside of WASM? Main doesn't need WASM. What the fuck? Let's see. Game hike has no member. Well, that's funny because it does have it. It's right here. What? Oh no, hi. I don't know if that's even how you spell it, but it's right there. Okay. So, Zig build run. We should still have all of the old features in here. And it runs in the same way. Nice. And now it also does it to the web with WebAssembly. Just fucking disgusting that it has to be like the way it is, you know? Like why? Why is it like that? I have no idea. Anyways, build done. Crazy. It still pisses me off. Like why is it WASM memory shit? I don't know what to Google right now. It's just like somebody a practical guide for WASM memory here. I want to find something that can. I don't want my application to be, or my game library to be responsible for the memory. That's wrong. It shouldn't be. But every example that I read is just doing it like that.
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
what's up? What's up?
Zig WASM memory issue. I got to go. Alright, see you later, the tetrodotoxins.
Yeah. Okay. Time to fix the bug.
You also have bugs? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucas, I might be cooked, you know. I have Discord bro, Vulkan synchronization bugs.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I
Wait,
pretty
this
much.
is here?
Yeah.
Well, hello there.
Yo.
That's like the only thing I haven't really gotten into is the synchronization with Vulkan. Like.
Not gonna lie, it's kinda clear, but when it isn't because I'm getting errors, like I don't understand it. It's not only the synchronization, like that's the problem. If it were only the synchronization, it wouldn't be so tough, I guess. It's like the two things I don't really quite understand in Vulkan is like synchronization and then like image formatting for like different stages. And this like combination of both.
Yeah, I just. Nah. I need to make an app where it's taking advantage of the synchronization. I think if you. Multi-threading, you should really try to do multi-threading. Then it should like. Well, I don't think you need to do multi-threading to start working with synchronization on Vulkan, but still. But I think it would be more of a fun challenge in that case, you know.
Yeah, multi-threading is nice.
Yeah. I'm thinking that maybe doing the Minecraft clone from start again with Zig and Vulkan. But the thing is that I have so many other cool projects that I would like to do, so... And there's already like...
No man, just write Vulkan but in only shader language.
No. But I already
Yeah,
got
no, still over here.
university with math and physics, so yeah, I'm gonna try to focus on that mainly. Like... This is kind of like secondary, to be honest, because I just feel like I need to know more in math and I need to be better in physics because I just
And
want...
how are the lectures going to now?
Huh?
How are the lectures going to now?
I'm still like clueless watching the but I'm catching up. Slowly but surely I'm starting to understand how to do addition, right?
Did I hear what? Did I hear that you've learned addition? Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah, look, I can prove it.
Okay, can you?
So if
I'm
you,
also hyped because
if you take 2
oh yeah.
plus 3,
Does 2 exist in binary? I'm not sure.
I don't know, and
2
then that,
plus, that's a minus point.
Then you get like I
Plus
think it was 0 you get.
I think you're messing up your subtractions and additions.
What are subtractions? I haven't gotten that far.
Addition but reverse.
Well, that makes no sense because if I take
That makes all sense.
plus 3, I don't know what you put here. I don't know what this is. Is that also equal to 0?
No, that's just minus. I mean plus 302. So 302.
Oh.
No, Harold, I think it actually counts in how's it called? Not ternary, but like binary, but with 4 digits. Base 4, bro. I think that's
Oh
not a base 10
yeah,
number,
of
you know?
course.
Yeah, I'm doing base 4,
Yeah.
guys. I'm like
Yeah, bro, he's so stupid. He doesn't even use the commonly like agreed on a way of counting. He's too good for that.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
you're still stuck there in binary. I'm using base 4. Get fucked.
Bro,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
using
actually
base 10.
using
What?
yeah, I'm using actually base 255, and like all my numbers are like the extended ASCII characters that I'm using, you know?
Imagine not using emotes as your bases or numbers.
But the extended ASCII thing is actually quite creative, though. It's actually fire.
But I think base 12
Even,
is
even though
actually the
4 was
optimal
perfect.
base, not gonna lie.
Why 12?
Yeah, base 12.
Yeah, why?
Because
Base
this
2 is fire,
no
base 8 is fire, base 10, and
this
base
one
16.
this one is divisible by 2, 3, I forgot 4. You know, like just look at all
Yeah.
of these combinations. That's why this base is freaking amazing. I mean 10 you can do 2, 5. What else can you do? That's pretty much it. And yeah, I guess 1 and 10, but we don't count, you know, those like. The fuck is this? You
But
know?
why should the like the divisors matter in the base?
Because that allows you to just. I mean, like, imagine already, like, when you have 10. Like,
Yeah.
anything with to do with 10, it's like, it's already so much easier to already think about it when if you do multiplication or division by 2 or 5. And the same would go for 12, you know, like if you had like 24, you would know 24 would be 12, or you could say,
Yeah, I guess.
like it's just so much easier to work with. Of course, we have 10 fingers, but you know, you can keep some in the mind.
Yeah. Lucas, what is your topic right now in math in university?
We are doing what is it called in English? But basically, you know, we have gone through limb, you know.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
now we're doing with derivatives, yes.
Oh yeah.
And in physics, it's more there's like more vector math right now.
Mm.
So that's pretty cool when I've done graphics programming. I'm like, I know my shit, not really, because fuck me, stupid as fuck.
I know my vectors, bro.
I know my vectors, bro.
Lucas, you can just submit me as your homework.
And I'm actually hyped because, like, as I said, like, there's this program my school offers, like,
Yeah.
for students to like attend like 2 or 3 lectures
Yeah.
of their choice at university. And like in summer semester or like summer half year, I don't know, there was like higher mathematics 2, and that was like so difficult because first of all, well, my math isn't that good, and second of all, it's like higher mathematics 2, not 1. But this time in winter semester, there's higher mathematics 1, and I will go to that, and I'm actually hyped for that. Yeah.
You crazy, bro. You crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do a. Actually, can I try to do this? So what if I we run it in the web right now, right? We have this, like so. And then if I change this to let's say green. And then I will compile it. And move it in here. Move, replace. After refresh, yeah. Could we get it to also like when you update the thing, I guess the server would have to send out that hey, the WASM file has been updated, re-get it or something like that. But the server doesn't keep track of all of the applications, right?
Or does it?
Hmm. So we have to make a Zig web server, right? That does this basically. And
It's
then,
actually crazy that you're doing network programming now.
well, we kind of have to. And then we would have to keep track of the. Well, we still need also it to send its requests to a space-time DB, right? This is gonna be crazy, bro. Like fucking crazy. I think we have to set up a Docker at this point. There's gonna be so many things trying to connect with each other. Oh wow. Because we need the web server, we need the space-time DB. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. Well, the client, unless if you want to count that, but you know. I don't think the client would count towards that. Okay, it's space-time DB and it's the web server. And then we connect to the web server. The web server provides the game, and the game runs to connect to the space-time DB. The web server needs to know that, hey, so they need to have a continuous connection with the web server as well, because the web server needs to tell the client that, hey, game got updated, take the new WASM file and continue doing what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, right?
So funny that the text at the bottom is actually useful right now.
The only reason why it's useful is because for some reason at Wayland it adds that extra fucking padding that I can't get rid of. So I'm like, bleh, I can use it to some extra space, you know, why not? But yeah, kind of, I think I still would like to get that fucking 600 by 600, but I don't know if it's worth being stuck on anymore. Like, should I just continue with the 400 by 400, get back when, I don't know, something new and lightning happens, you know? Like, I think I still can get it to crash. Like, it should be around, I don't know, here somewhere. I don't know if I'm finding it. Oh yeah, but I'm not overwriting the value, so it's okay even if I do pass it. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to think out what I'm supposed to be doing now. Like, I would still like try to get this 600 by 600 working, you know, but that seems to be an impossible task. Not impossible, but you know what I mean, like, fuck.
Lucas, have you ever gotten in Vulkan things like read after present and read after write hazards detected?
Yeah, I think I have. It sounds familiar at least.
Yeah, but you probably don't know how to fix them, right?
Read after write and
Like-
read after present hazard.
Yeah.
No, I think actually that's one of the first bugs I ever got, because it sounds so familiar in that case. But bugs and bugs. Read after. Where would you try? What is associated with the read keyword?
Like, I think it's a command buffer.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's a command buffer tries to read a queue and no. the command buffer tries to read a vertex buffer
Mm-hmm.
that's still presented. Or wait, now wait. It's trying to overwrite something before it's been presented.
Are you trying?
And
You're trying to override the vertex buffer? What? That's crazy, bro.
yeah, I don't know why. Wait,
You-
like maybe I got the
You also
indexes
need.
wrong.
You need. Wait, do you? No. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, no, mind. But yeah, if you try to change a vertex buffer, then you cannot you cannot have submitted it to a render queue. You have to make sure that you do not know. Well, yeah, that it's not trying to use that vertex buffer anywhere anymore if you're updating it, you know.
But I'm not updating the vertex buffer. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Like, how I don't understand how I can even like write to the vertex buffer like because I'm not doing anything with it.
Can you just Google the read write vertex buffer hazard or whatever it was called? I think there's probably just one very simple answer to that what you're trying to do. It only occurs in a specific case. I'm just enjoying painting this thing right now, bruh. Let's actually do one thing. It's pissing me off right now. In the game, this is gonna happen in the game. Now we can finally take this. I can say width multiplied by height. Put it to green. And then the display will be back to red. And now this will not be as satisfying, right? But it will be better, trust me, bro. Look at that! Now they look the same.
Yeah.
Of course, this one doesn't have any replay options, but they are not hard to implement. Maybe. It's literally the same thing as some would be running over here. Sure. But this one has the replay capability. Yeah. Just gonna update. I don't know if I should update. Just gonna take a screenshot of this. Oh. But yeah, let's see. Next thing would be kind of like space-time DB or something like that. And I think a Docker would make more sense in this case too. And then I think also writing maybe like some server host or something like that, I guess, would still be ideal.
By the way, guys, have you seen the moon eclipse yesterday?
Moon
That
eclipse?
thing, yeah, no.
No, I didn't even know it
You
happened.
had?
Yeah, I knew it happened today.
The fuck?
Slightly late.
I knew it happened half an hour after it happened.
Oh, bruh. Yeah, it was like a blood moon too, right?
Bro, my friend said it was so good the blood moon this time, and I didn't see it.
Was it? Okay, I've never seen one, so
Yeah, also never seen one. My friend went out to like a wide open area, like a field, with like and just sat there to watch the blood moon. It was
how
crazy.
romantic.
How romantic.
Yeah.
Imagine going
All
outside,
transit,
bro.
like, woods.
Yeah, I'm imagining going outside.
Yeah, I was at home doing math homework though. I just
Yeah,
had
like-
to look out of the window, but I didn't.
Like, I could just
Yeah.
do this, you know. I just Google blood moon and boom. I have seen the blood moon also now. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It even drips. It's even dripping, bro.
Well, on which universes were we living? No, but it's actually there's so many like videos about like moon eclipse 2025. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Ah. Anyways, I cannot. What is the thing that it's next? Like, should I set up the actual? What's it called? Connection to a. Let's get started with Spacetime DB. I think and Docker. I think that's what I need next. So we're gonna do that. But if I'm gonna do Spacetime DB, I probably need something simple just to try out, like some connection stuff. Well, that's gonna be the multiplayer, and then I need to host. That's gonna be the thing. This is the this is the thing. And then that's gonna be so weird. I don't even know where to go and how to go about it. Oh, yeah. I think they have a free if you use it yourself. Free forever. Install now. Oh, nice. There is for Docker as well. I should probably get a Docker project going on this thing. But that's gonna be so weird if we have like Zig build and yeah, it's got
It will look fire in the GitHub project when you have like so many projects, languages.
I still like brother. Wait, let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Yo, wait, I got a new GitHub follower. I think he's random. I hope. Wait.
Okay, actually,
Chris-
I have Zig here. I thought they would say like something like TypeScript because like when I imported that one TypeScript project, or it just did a lot of TypeScript code, just got boom, obliterated my whole repo. Why is Shader
Yeah.
Lab there? What the fuck? What is Shader Lab?
Okay. I don't know, like my thing is like 40% Go. I haven't written Go in like a year. I have literally 2 projects in it, and they are definitely not as much C code. So I don't know.
My C is on top.
Sure.
I'm going for 100% C.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
I think I have like 20. No, wait, 92%, yeah.
Damn.
But only because I think I have some live movies included.
I would make them
But I
private
think
or
that's,
delete
yeah.
them. Then you have 100% C.
No, it's also make file, you know. can't be
Ah.
100%
Delete
C.
your make files. Do your
Nah,
make
man,
files
you
in
do this
C.
more Sig.
Do your
I'm gonna convert all your projects to Sig in one big pull request.
Yeah.
do your make
For-
files do your
I
make
will
files
see.
in C.
You know what kind of sucks?
No.
Since I'm on Arch, my commits don't count anymore. Like on the bottom, they're like not increasing. I don't know
What?
why.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they're
maybe
owned
because-
by the Arch Foundation.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just joking with you.
They only count if there are public repos. You cannot have private.
Yeah, they are public.
Mine counts.
Look at my profile. and when you will see everything is dark there, only if I do merge pull request, then it will actually count as one contribution in the year.
Let's simplify the API. What do you mean simplify the API? There's 2 function calls. That's all there is. Can you make it better than that? But I think is it actually the next natural step? Why is it called .github? Shouldn't it just be? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, it's just the natural step, just making a Docker. Is it? Could it be that is the next natural step?
Because there are no natural steps.
I think I also would prefer just to get my hands a little bit dirty with running it without a container and just actually, because if I ran through Docker, then I would have to, in order to access anything, I would have to go through the Docker to access it, which is just an extra step. It's not too bad, but it's still an extra step. Still thinking. They have an AI? Yo! Let's see if they can fix my issue.
Or went from, I don't know.
Talk to them about WebAssembly, you know, like what's the issue here? Okay, let's see. What do I need? I should make a web server, right? So I need a web serve. And this is kind of like the game serve.
Serve.
Yeah.
Subway serve.
G serve.
These guys stinks.
What the fuck does this say? Okay, game serve. Alright, that is the game server. This is just a web server. Then we'll have the client, which connects to this thing. It will be provided with the WASM, which goes in here, which then runs the game client. Then somehow I need to keep a connection between these two, so we can always update the WASM file when needed. And then the WASM is supposed to connect to this thing, and then that one just sends back and forth information. I mean, I could just get that going, and then based on this, if we can get a spacetime DB running, display information here, keep it in the database, I guess then we can start connecting this thing, and then I can put this whole thing in a Docker or container stuff. And then after that, it's multiplayer. Am I tired? I'm typing multiplayer, yeah. After all of this shenanigans. I think that makes sense. Let's just install this one normally. If I just search spacetime, let's see, has somebody already gone that far? Let's see. No way. Somebody has actually gone that far. I wasn't expecting it actually. Oh, they still have the sale for 90% off. Sure. Anyways, I'm gonna get this. Let's see, do they have an docs. Let's see. Now I should change the title to just say Spacetime DB. But hey, you can run Spacetime as a standalone database server via Spacetime CLI tool. You can find the instruction here. Yes, thanks. But is that? Oh, it's okay, bruh. Getting started guide. Ah, here. Database locally, you'll need to run standalone version of the server, install Spacetime CLI command, run the start. Okay, so that's basically that.
Wait, is it another database?
What?
Another database?
What do you mean another database?
Like it says Spacetime DB.
Yeah? Oh yeah. It's this one is supposed to be meant for gaming, basically.
Okay, yeah, because I was like asking why you said when you have like experience with MongoDB.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
But yeah.
Fuck Mongo. I'm becoming more addicted to the relational databases. But let's see. Spacetime DB is a database that is
Use-
also a
Must
server.
use DuckDB.
What?
DuckDB.
DuckDB. Oh, I actually have just learning more about databases. I have tried it out. But not like no good experiences. Just basic, whatever, you know, just see what exists there. Spacetime DB is a full-featured relational database system that lets you run your application logic inside the database. You no longer need to deploy a separate web or game server. But couldn't this one also be the web? Several programming languages are supported, including C# and Rust. You can still write your authentication logic just like you would in traditional. Let's see, they have Rust, TypeScript. No, they don't have Zig.
Do they have C?
They have Rust and C#.
Oh hell nah, both switch.
It's not too bad. It could be.
Yeah, sure, man.
It could have been
Bro,
Python.
now you're gonna make C# into this also. Well, Rust is probably the best bet, but still.
Now we can still continue with TypeScript.
Yeah, your favorite language.
Let's make a C binding for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can make C bindings for Rust things. Well, not easily, but you can.
Is there Spacetime DB Sig? Let's see. SOG. There's nothing on that. Well, that's funny. Oh, fuck yeah. Nope. Well, fuck me. It's okay. It's not like I did it. It's like you would in a traditional. So this means that you can write your entire application in a single language and deploy it as a single binary. No more microservices, no more containers, no more Kubernetes, no more Docker, no more VMs, no more DevOps, no more infrastructure, no... Yeah, I guess if we also make the web server part of this thing, we don't need a separate web server, then we wouldn't need a Docker at all. Your client, Spacetime DB, and then, yeah, like, similar architecture elements, well, that a similar smart container, except Spacetime DB is the database and has nothing to do with blockchains, because it isn't a blockchain. It can be dramatically faster than any smart contract systems. In fact, it's so fast that we've been able to write the entire backend of our MMORPG Bitcraft Online as a single Spacetime database. Everything in the game, chat messages, items, resources, terrain, and player location is stored and processed by the database. Spacetime automatically mirrors relevant states to connect player in real time. SpaceIDB is optimized for minimum speed and minimum latency rather than batch processing or analytical workload. It's designed for real-time application like games, chat, and collaboration tools. Speed and latency is achieved by holding all your application state in memory while persisting data to commit log, which is used to recover data after restarts and system crashes. Application workflow preview, let's see. Producer subscription data. The above illustrated workflow of using database. All client-side reads happens when the data viewed is cached locally. Client-side subscription tells the server what data client cares about and what wants to be synced with its data view. Change to data will be pushed by server to the client's cache. RLS files. What are those? Restrict the data view server side before subscription are evaluated. These files filters can be used for access control, the client's scoping, reduce async RPCs. The request is sent off, and if the result of that reducer makes a change to the data, it will be written to the database directly. As a result of that, if those changes make it through 2 layers above, then the client will see the result when it queries its local cache. State mirroring. Spacetime DB can generate client code in variety of languages. This creates a client library custom designed to talk to your database. It provides easy to use interface for connection to the database and submitting requests. It can also automatically mirror states. Okay. Every space entity contains a collection of stored procedures. Schemas definitions such as collection is called a module, which can be written in C# or Rust. They specify database schema and the business logic and response to the client. Modules are administered using Spacetime CLI tool, client SDK. Clients are an application that connects to the Spacetime database. The Spacetime CLI tool supports automatically generated interface code that makes it easy to interact with particular database. Unity was designed first and foremost as backend for multiplayer Unity games. To learn more about using key architecture concept hosts. SpaceDB host is a server that hosts databases. You can run your own host or use Spacetime main cloud. Many databases can run on a single host. Okay. Database. A Spacetime database is an application that runs on a host. A database exposes tables which stores data and reducers which allows clients to request. A database schema and business logic is specified by a piece of software called a module. Modules can be written in C# or Rust. Technically, a Spacetime DB module is WebAssembly module. Oh. That imports. Yeah, I know WebAssembly now. I'm basically a god.
You don't.
Shut up. That imports a specific low-level WebAssembly API and exports a small number of special functions. However, the Spacetime DB server-side libraries hide these low-level details. As a developer, writing a module is mostly like writing any other C# or Rust application, except for the fact that special CLI tools use deploy application. Table. Spacetime table is a SQL data table. Tables are declared in a module's native language. For instance, in C#, a table is declared like so. The content of a table can be read and updated. Reducers tables public can also be read by clients. Reduces a function that exports it by the database. Connected clients cannot call reducers to interact with the database. This is a form of remote procedure call. Says player name 57 Marceline into. That's interesting. Oh yeah, they. Okay, but okay, interesting. These look mostly regular function calls, but under the hood the client sends a request over the internet which the database processes and responds to. The reducer context is a reduce-only mandatory parameter and includes information about the caller identity. This can be used to authenticate the caller. Reducers are not in their own separate and atomic database transitions. When a reducer completes successfully the changes the user has made, such as inserting a table, are committed to the database. However, if a reducer instead returns an error or throws an exception, the database will instead reject the request and revert all those changes.
Guys, I will be right back in like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so.
Alright, that is reducers and transactions are all or nothing request. It's not possible to keep the first half of the reducer's change and discard the last. Transactions are only started by request from outside the database. When a reducer calls another reducer directly, as in the example below, what the reducer call another reducer? What the fuck? Changes context. Ah, if world. Ah, okay. Now I see it. When a reducer calls another reducer as below, the changes in the called reducer does not happen in its own child transaction. Instead, when the nested reducer creates errors and the overall reducer completes successfully, the changes in the nested one are still persistent. Okay. Ah, okay. Client. A client is an application that connects to the database. A client logs in using the identity and receives a connection ID. To the identity, the connection after that, it can call reducers and query tables. Clients are written using the client-side SDK. Or are we still in the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. A little bit nasty, but that's okay. We can deal with this. Oh, I hope we can deal with this. Written using the generate code works with client SDK to talk. Clients are regular software application that developers can choose how to deploy through Steam, Store Packages Manager, or any other software deployment method depending on needs of the application. Identity. What the fuck? I thought there were only three things. Spacetime DB identity identifies someone interacting with the database. It is a long-lived, public, globally valid identifier that will always refer to the same end user even across different connections. Okay. So user identity is attached to every reducer call they make, and you use this to decide whether they are allowed to do whatever they are allowed to do. Modules themselves also have identities. When you spacetime publish a module, it will automatically be issued identity to distinguish it from other modules. Your client application will need to provide this identity when connecting to the host. Identities are issued using OpenID Connect specification. Database developers are responsible for issuing identities to their own end user. OpenID connection lets user log in to these accounts through a standard service like Google and Facebook. Oh. Oh, while that one is loading. Specifically, an identity is... Oh. Specifically, an identity is derived from an issuer and a subject field of JSON Web Token GWT hashed together. The pseudocode for this is as follows. Okay. Connection ID. Just based on database, a user has a single identity but may have multiple connections to your database. Each of these receive a unique connection ID. Energy is a currency used to pay for data storage and compute operation in spacetime host. Okay. What is spacetime? It's a cloud platform within a database that's fast enough to run real-time games. How do I use SpacetimeDB? Install the SpacetimeDB command line tool. Choose your favorite language, import the SpacetimeDB library, write your modules, compile it. Welcome back.
Welcome.
That wasn't 10 minutes, you liar, you piece of shit.
No, it was
Yeah,
10
I wasn't
seconds.
sure. Bro,
Touch of
a
it.
friend called me and asked me about wrist tips for a girl. Bro,
Asking the wrong person.
Yeah,
might
we,
as-
we,
Yeah,
all, we all a bunch of
yeah,
nerds
bro, I
over
said
here.
the same thing. Bro, you know, I said to him, bro, my experience is like my experience with, I don't know, some programming language, bro. But I never programmed them before, you know?
I just know how to malloc and free. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Yeah. And then bro said, yeah, but no one else is online. And I said, okay, I see.
Wait, Dejav, I sent you something that you could have told him.
How do I use
You wanna
Yeah,
read it
so-
to Lucas?
Oh no, what did you
Yeah,
send?
okay. He said, I'm a C programmer. You can call me the C man.
Bruh.
Yeah, bro, I think he doesn't get it if I pronounce it like that, you know. I even try to pronounce it more like Thus, but
Yeah, man.
Bruh.
What? That's pretty good.
No.
I mean, that's pretty good.
like if you want, I can invite the guy to the server.
Sure.
He's crazy at chess, and he also did C++ programming.
Sure.
But in chess, he has like
Get on.
2,400 ELO. He's crazy, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
I don't know how much it's long.
But he's kinda ass. He has like a big ego and talks like shit. Nah.
Okay, then you don't have to invite him.
The guy getting his post on stream.
Nah, bro, I like him very much. So he's guy. Yeah, he's nice.
How do I use SpaceID install? Favorite import the SpaceID writer module, compile to WebAssembly and upload it to the SpaceID cloud platform. Once it's you call functions directly on your application, subscribe to changes, application state. Hello, Chuhan. Okay. Next, getting started. I just want to read what's this OpenID Connect. OpenID Connect is an inter-level authentication protocol based on the QOAuth, or OAuth 2.0 framework of specification. Okay, it simplifies the way of verifying the identity user based on the authentication performed by authenticator server to obtain user profile information in the REST-like manner. OpenID Connect enables application and website developer to launch sign-in flows and receive verifiable assertion about user across web-based, mobile, and JavaScript clients. And the specification suite is extendable to support a range of optional features such as encrypting of identity discovery of OpenAI provides and session logout. Okay, providers. For example, for developers it provides, provides a secure and verifiable answer to the question, what is the identity of a person currently using the browser or mobile that is connected. Best of all, it removes the responsibility of setting, storing, and managing password, which is frequently associated with credential-based data breaches. Okay. So is this just the pop-up you usually get when you're trying to sign in somewhere? Just gives you the Google sign-in thingy. Wait, is the thing working? It should spawn. I think my fighter thing has stopped. Ah, no, there it is. But where's the Twitch one?
Yo, I'm getting a new error, guys. Is this a progress?
Yeah, that's
no,
progress.
just pretend progress.
No, that's pro.
I'm not getting the other error anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm fucking up before that I can get the error, or because it was.
Alright. Let's see, where do I have the fuck is that? Echo. What am I trying to do? Path. Do I have like a good... I have in... Bun bin? I'm trying to see anything like this. I have Lucas home local share JetBrain. What the fuck is that path? Well, I guess I could do it in that local bin. That could make sense. Did I already have it? I think I didn't change. Yeah. I could also have done it with Yay. Maybe I should have done it with
Yay.
Yay. Yet
JC
another,
or Yahoo?
yet another yogurt.
Of course.
Mm. Let's see, what does it say? Like, will not be installed. Oh, okay, it's gonna do it there. Ah, it's fine. Ah. I think Yay would have been better, probably, maybe, most likely, mayhaps, but it's okay. That's a pretty cool download script. Ah, damn, water is amazing. I love water. I could drink water every day.
Oh, I need more water.
Drink water. Don't forget to drink your water.
Oh, hell no. I see the problem. No.
Hmm?
I'm trying to dereference the void pointer. No.
You crazy motherfucker.
I didn't cast.
But
But at least I'm getting the right error message now.
who needs to why cast it? You can still get from a void pointer, you know, the information you need.
Back.
How? I can't do references. I need to cast it to a pointer and then do references to get the information.
No.
You don't?
You can literally just
Well,
move.
what do you mean?
Pointer arithmetics, or you can move within the point.
Arithmetic.
Shut the fuck up. You can literally just.
Yeah, I can move it in the pointer, but to get the data out of it, I need to.
Yeah, no. You can still get the data. It's just fucked.
Yeah, bro, how?
Like.
Like, I know now.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't know. I mean, I know how to fix my problem.
Ah, okay. But let's say you have
What? You don't know how to fix mine?
damn. Let's say you have a. This is in your memory, right? And then you have a.
Yeah.
You have a struct, right? Let's call it S, and it has some. Let's say you have. H. Okay, I'm just gonna say the data types. F32. And then here you have a I.
Floats. I see complicated stuff.
Yeah. Here you have an I20. Is it 28? Yeah. And then let's say you have a U8 and a U16, right?
Yeah.
And this is quite easy. Let's say they had names. Let's say this was named H. This was called Nam. And this was called T.
Nam. Vietnam.
And this was called Foo. Alright?
Okay.
So-
I guess everyone spells foo with F-double-O, but okay.
No,
I
this
guess
is
fine.
this is Foo. And your structure is literally just S. So if you have the type, you can just go on the thing dot and then you say, whatever, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you have a void pointer,
Yeah.
it still points over here. You can still go and access
Yeah.
data within it by incrementing the pointer. Like by default, if you take the first block, you will get H. This if you capture all of these 4 bytes.
Yeah.
Then you can just move the pointer
but-
by 4 bytes, and you can capture and then you have to say that you want to capture all of these ones. Fuck, this is 32.
But I mean, how can you capture it without casting it then to a UN32, for example, or in this case to a I-128, and then the references
like
so it knows how much.
You still have to. You can still dereference. Wait, you can. You have
can't
to.
dereference a void pointer. That's what I meant.
But you can still cast from like.
Yeah, you just need to cast it.
Yeah, and then you.
Yeah.
This.
That's what I meant also. Yeah.
No, I mean, you don't have to cast it as struct. You can still just access the memory place and then do this.
Oh yeah, but that's what I meant. Or I didn't mean to cast it into the struct.
Or in C, I don't think even you need to.
I just need to cast it like to the data type I want, basically the amount of bytes I want to retrieve from the pointer position. That's all I need to do.
Isn't also C, you don't even have to, like, if you do a function call, couldn't you just pass some memory location? It would just take that from there, those amount of bytes. Hello.
I'm not sure.
Evo,
I will fix my problem real quick. Wait.
Yeah, don't worry. No, I just think void pointers are freaking cool for that purpose, that you can just mess around with them.
Yeah, fire. But, bro, this happened to me. It's like actually insane.
Let's see. I'm gonna try out
And
these
you know
things.
the best thing is if it doesn't even run now. That would be absolute fire.
That will be fine. Always gonna upload
It
a video.
runs!
Sure.
Bro! Okay, now wait, application not responding. Yeah, hell no, I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked. Something still wrong, but hey! Oh, I'm really cooked. Oh no, I'm not.
Average day in school would be like.
Bro, I thought there wasn't any validation layer outputs, but there is one. VK bind buffer memory trying to bind buffer. Okay. But bro, I'm seeing a rectangle. That's crazy. Or like a square. By the way, guys, just if you run into this error that I had, the problem I had was that I had everything right with comment buffers, that I have like used them in frames in flight, but I reused images from the swap chain. Like I didn't, I got an image from the swap chain, I then got another one in the next frame, and it could be that this next image was also but the image that's still getting presented right now. That was the problem.
Sure. Synchronization, my man.
Yeah. Get your synchronization right.
Yeah.
Now I only have 2 arrays of semaphores and 2 arrays of fences, bro.
Right, I'm running my shit on this thing, so that's why I cannot start the thing. But if I now do this, now it should be able to start. Yay! I'm running it! I'm running it!
Yo.
I got the flex to Hans. He's gonna be. He's gonna
Just say get back to work.
get back to work. Stop sending me screenshots, you stupid little shit.
Yeah.
How can I? I don't know. I don't know. I did it. Whatever. All right. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it. Tomorrow we'll figure out more about this spacetime DB and we'll start to connect this, and then at some point I probably won't host it on my own actual computer. Probably not. But at some point we'll get to a point where we can have you guys join the whole whopping 1 viewer who is Harold on my Twitch right now.
Yes.
And we'll see, like, I think it would be pretty cool if we also could get it so the game just updates while you're playing. Like, imagine that would be freaking sick as hell. But, yeah. Now we're gonna sleep on Spacetime DB and see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna go sleep because I have a long day tomorrow. Oh, right. Alright, anyways. See ya tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.